so that I could be really hardcore. Another thing that I have is this whale scarf that I just got this weekend to remind me that so far I have let sticker burrs get in my socks and weigh me down. And that's a whole nother story that I might not be ready to tell. But I've let things replace the hole in my heart that Shannon left, because I don't want to face my loneliness, which I'm really coming to terms with right now. But I know what God wants me to do. He wants me to be still and be alone and just be with Him, and that He'll be my guide and He'll be my husband and He'll take care of me. And I believe that. But sometimes you hear things so much, you believe them, but you just push them back because you're not ready to soak it in. So this reminds me, just like Jonah and the whale. Jonah knew exactly what Christ wanted him to do, what God wanted him to do, but he kept running, and he was scared because he knew that that was a scary thing He was asking him to do. So I just keep thinking, if I avoid what God is telling me to do and what I know is right, He's going to push me somewhere, like to the belly of a whale, so that I'm forced to listen to Him. I have no other option but to just hear what He's saying and say, look, this is my plan for your life. You need to do it. So I don't want to end up in the belly of a whale. So I'm gonna listen all I can, and I'm not gonna let too much time go by before I end up in the whale's belly. The other thing is, some of the hardest times during this whole process has been the nighttime. As soon as I finally get my girls to go to bed, they can be a little bit difficult. I have a 6-year-old and a 2-year-old. The 2-year-old is very hard to get to bed. So once she's down, I think, okay, now is my time to just live for me, connect to Christ, to do whatever I can to keep me at peace. And sometimes I find things that are stupid, like, well, I don't want to get into that, but I do things I'm not supposed to do when I know what I really need to be doing is just being alone with God and just focusing on that. And so here are some things that I do at night. First thing, I'm not recommending this to everybody. I like to collect the weirdest coffee cups imaginable, because my coffee time is serious business to me. And also my chai tea time. I like to buy these these chai latte things, and instead of coffee, I drink one of these every night while I read or just connect with Christ and listen to music. So I'll make my chai latte, and then I will put on my music. And Jamie Grace has been a really, really important person to me, along with other people that I listen to at night, just to keep me upbeat or just on the right track. I mean, whatever mood I'm in, I listen to whatever gets me through that night. Instead of sitting and feeling sorry for myself, I just turn my music on. And also, another really, really important thing is this book, this Jesus Calling book. This is a daily devotional, but I've made it a nightly devotional. And it never fails, even if I accidentally skip 2 or 3 nights because I haven't had time to read. If I pick it up and go back to where I left off, whatever is in here is always exactly what I needed to hear. So I know that the Lord knows when I'm not going to have the time to read it, that He'll still speak to me, and it'll be just exactly what I needed that day. This has been so important to me. Even if this was the only thing I had, this is very, very important. So that gets me through. And then another thing is my drawing. This is a journal book that's filled with drawings that are based on lyrics from different music that I listen to at night. I'll just put on my music and write down my favorite lyrics and just illustrate the lyrics. And there's another thing that's really, really important to me that really gets me through life. And those are my girls, my children. So Maisie, I see you at the doorway spying on me. So why don't you go ahead and come in here.
Okay.
See, I don't get a lot of me time, okay? That's very rare. And, yeah, she was spying on me at the door. Come here, sweetheart. This is Maisie. Crazy Maisie. It is very hard to be sad when you got one of these, and my other one is Madeline. She's asleep. That's the reason I'm able to do this video, because she is cray.
C-R-A-Y-C-R-A-Y.
Oh, and Maisie
definitely.
knows it. Maisie knows it too. We love her, we love her, we love her. But man, she takes a lot of work. And Maisie, what do we do whenever we need some girl time, some G time? Spend some time with JC. What do we like to do? We like to watch YouTube and do what else?
Go outside and sit on branches and pretend we're outs. Can you really get hints?
No, I don't think so. What are you talking about? We like to have little dance-offs time and do a little dancing or moving around, a little worship time.
Yep.
To celebrate the love of our JC. What up?
JC,
what? He's our friend, he's our man, he's our daddy, he's the husband, he's it all. Okay? The Alpha and the Omega.
Oh, yeah.
The beginning and the end.
Up here.
So, that's how we're doing. Maisie, you want to say anything about Daddy or anything about getting through the year and finishing the year? No?
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you one thing. I like slushies.
Yeah, and that'll be all for the day.
And this will be a broken
We will
thingy.
be now
Mama,
stopping the video.
Also, this is for if you're missing this, warning. This is yours.
Talk to you later. Peace out, baby.